Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. Yesterday was quite an interesting day for Wike's camp, considering his position in respect to so many issues which has been trending for a while. Now, yesterday he had a media chat with so many stations, and one of the issues he reacted to was the fact that Ikwerre man was the Ohanaeze and Igbo's national or president general. He took our time to talk about it, and interestingly, he made Nigerians to know his position as an Ikwerre man, being an Igbo, Ohanaeze and Igbo president, and why he will not deny his identity despite everything. Let's listen to him. We'll be back to talk more.
Former Senate President pro tempore.
Yes.
The senior senator John Asutambata.
Yes.
Has just been elected as the president of Ohanaeze and Igbo.
Yes.
A pan-Igbo social cultural organization.
Yes.
Has that made you to be an Igbo man or every Ikwerre man?
No, don't go there. No, I'm a typical unrepentant Ikwerre man. I'm not an Igbo. Listen, get it clear. I have no problem with Igbo people, and I have no problem with them. I'm associated with Igbo people. The main fact, we're all in Southeastern Nigeria. The main fact we're in Northern Nigeria doesn't make an Hausa man. Doesn't make it a Fulani man. Doesn't make it a Kanuri person. Doesn't make it a thief person. The main fact is some similarities. The languages are close. Doesn't make you that you are so different. I mean, what is all this thing? Senator Asutambata has a right to associate with whoever he wants to associate. I, as Ezewo, yes, Wike, an unrepentable Ikwerre man, an unrepentable Igbo man, I'm not an Igbo man.
Okay, but are you happy that an Ikwerre man is Ohanaeze president?
Please, I'm not a member of Ohanaeze. So what I'm not a member, how can you tell me? I don't know what they're doing there.
He's a kinsman.
By default, now your kinsman is the chairman.
What benefit will I drive? Something I'm not a member of. You know what is there. You know why you are there. You know the benefit that will accrue to you. So if it's going to be good, okay. But as Abadi Ikwerre, they have spoken. And Abadi Ikwerre has said, Cant us out. And where Abadi Ikwerre is where I am. I will never, for anything, no matter the disadvantage. Some of my fellow colleagues come to tell me, hey, don't talk on this, I said, talk on what? You know, my position. I said, hey. So, because of politics, I will deny my identity. Because I'm from a minority, I will not do that one. I will never deny my identity simply because I want to be recognized, to be majority. I will not do it.
Are you happy for him?
If he's happy, why would I say I'm not happy for him? I mean, why would I say so? If that will suit me, okay. But for me, as a honorable man, as a very person, I am where I am, and I will not be. Igbos we are very close. We do things together. We have similarities in so many things. But that does not mean I should go and change my identity now. Simply because it's I should be. Simply because I'm a politician. Oh, somebody told me yesterday, you know, if they want to president this country, I said, well, get out from here. Get out. I want the president. So what? That's why I should go and answer somebody's mother's name. I'm not.
All right, Honorable Minister.
All right, welcome back. That was Wike there for you, talking about his position as an Ikwerre man and why he doesn't want to have an affiliation. Why? Because of his identity. My colleagues in the house, we just want to talk about this. Now, this had caused a lot of issues. Currently, Mbata has been stripped of all Ikwerre titles that he had ever had. Just because he had identified himself within the Igbos, not just within the Igbos, but had decided to run in the class of the President General of Ohanaeze and Igbo, which is all about unifying the Igbos and also helping to solve some of the issues that are staring at their faces, you know, internationally. What's your position on some of the things that Wike has said? Do you think that this statement he has made tomorrow may come after him, or do you think that he's just creating a balance?
Let's give it to Wike. In this particular one, let's call a spade a spade. Wike have never claimed to be an Igbo man. From the days of Oyibo or Obibo, as the case may be, during the time of this issue of IPOB in River State, where, you know, a lot of IPOBians wrote against him, insisting that ICC, the International Court, should look into what Wike did to some of the members of some Igbos living in Obibo, you know, at that time. he openly, during an interview, he openly declared that he is not an Igbo man. He has said it when he was the governor. He's saying it now when he's a minister. And he has not missed what kept on saying it. That yes, his name is Ezinwo Nyesom Wike. And yes, that they were all together in the defunct Old Eastern region. Why he's saying is defunct is no longer in existence. It has been broken to Southeast and South-South, of which he belongs to the South-South. And then the Igbos belong to the Southeast. That nobody should join him with an Igbo man because he's a proud Ikwerre man. Though they share similarities, they sometimes speak similar languages, they bear names that look alike. He even understands Igbo, which he cannot deny. In fact, that was one of the criteria they asked him on, that you are saying you're not an Igbo man, but yet you speak and hear Igbo. He said, yes, they intermarry, they do all that. It doesn't mean that he is an Igbo man. He is an Ikwerre man based on Nigerian geopolitical description. He is a South-Southerner, a Niger Deltan, and an Ikwerre man, a Rivers man and an Ikwerre man. That they are two different people, and he won't join them together. Give it to the person of Azuta Mbata. Funny enough, they are from the same place. And Azuta Mbata is saying, well, I am an Igbo man, and forget the South-South thing. We are all brothers. And to tell the truth, when we are doing rotation of Igbo President General, Imo State have taken theirs. Enugu took theirs. I think Anambra took theirs at some point. Now it's the tone of the rivers. And that there's no way they would deny their Igbo-ness. And whenever each state's done, other states back off. And if you check this particular one, a lot of reverence came out from the likes of I think Wanekoko, Livingston. All of them all came out to contest. But even to some extent, to a great extent, one faction held the Ohanaeze and Igbo elections in Rivers State. The other held in Enugu State, of which Mbata was emerged as the President General and the presidency, and Fubara congratulated him. So while we are all screaming on Azuta Mbata, we are not talking about others who contested. And, one of the cardinal things we must not fail is the fact that we have, which is his constitutional rights, just as is the constitutional right of Nyesom Wike, is the freedom of association. No matter where you come from, you can decide to intermarry and decide to associate with anyone. Okay. And I think to that extent, Azuta has his right.
Okay, now the last question, talking about this whole issue. Most people believe that the reason why so many Riverians don't want to be a part of this whole thing is because of the Biafran issue. So that in event of possible separation, they don't want to be part of, Biafra. They just want to exist in isolation. Because I've been privileged to see the map, during those days when Mazinam Nikan was showing it to the whole world and all of that. A lot of people saw it. I saw it also. Now, Port Harcourt was inclusive. A lot of people scream, we are not part of you people. And so, do you think this may likely be a key reason why Wike has taken his position? Now, if that's the reason, do you now think that some Ikwerre people are in support of, the need for them to withdraw out of Nigeria based on the fact that their son has now become the President General?
I know that's one of the major reasons why the Ikwerres do not, in all sincerity, want to join Ohanaeze and Igbo, because they believe, in as much as they've not been able to address fully the secession of Biafra, they believe that one day this issue of Biafra actualization may come. May not be this year, it may not even be next year, it may not even be 10 years, but one day. But when it comes, will they now be a minority in Biafra? Yes, I know that's one of the reasons why they were, they don't want to, in all sincerity. Other than that, they are comfortable where they are. They're comfortable even associating and calling themselves Igbo. But that issue of Biafra and being undernet is what they're scared of. But let's look at it from the other angle. The other angle in the sense that the fact that their names were included in the Biafra map. Don't also forget that 99.99% of the governors of Southeast do not want to go for Biafra. If they wanted, they would have brought that matter up in the Senate. The idea of secession, the idea of even bringing in referendum in the whole constitution. If they truly wanted Biafra, some of the illustrious ones that are in the Senate would have brought that idea. They have refused to bring it because they love the idea of being one Nigeria. I'm talking about the political elites of the Southeasterners. Those who are agitating for Biafra, some of them are actually those who are not in politics. And in all sincerity, I know that Azuta Mbata is not entering Ohanaeze and Igbo with the hope of entering Biafra. I think he's entering Ohanaeze and Igbo with the hope of giving them the ideology of being one Nigeria. Give it to them. A whole lot of them who are politically elite are not thinking Biafra. Azuta Mbata was one time a senator. He's not thinking Biafra. Look at those who actually brought him out. The likes of Hope Uzodinma, the likes of Alex Oti, all those governors. They are all anti-Biafra when it comes to the issue of actualization. They believe that they have a stake in Nigeria and they can still succeed in Nigeria. So, of course, when it's coming in, it's not going to come in Ohanaeze Ndigbo as the one fronting or advocating for Biafra. He'll be looking at fronting the one Nigeria where hopefully an Igbo man, a Southeasterner, can become a president in Nigeria one day.
All right. Thank you so much.